Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Natural Health Solutions on this Cyber Monday, December 2nd, 2024. Thank you guys for joining me. Today, I wanted to speak about the power of keto, being on the ketogenic lifestyle diet, and I hate using that word, as to help reduce inflammation and swelling slash body water, if you will. Again, my name is Steve Klein. I started this channel on my wellness journey of having some health issues myself. I'm not a doctor, not making any claims, just sharing my personal testimonies and also gearing everybody up for 2025, including myself, for our wellness challenge that will be free to join. And we love to hear from people, and the more the merrier, because it keeps me on track with my wellness by hearing other people's questions, as well as gives me other ways to research and triple check some questions and or look at my own personal wellness journey, because we all have to struggle each day, and we all have to how do I say this? We all have to track and write it all down and diary it of to what we are doing on our wellness journey. So with that said, the last few years, I was a caretaker to my mom. It was very stressful. She passed away last year. You guys know my story on that. And I was on strict keto. I didn't do keto necessarily for weight loss. I did it for my wellness journey. And there's so many great things to add to that. Of course, I did lose weight, and it was great. And the last couple years with mom, when I was cooking for her and stuff, and she was determined that I would eat with her, I did make her keto, but she didn't always want that. So I kind of gave in because she was getting to be really, really like very, very strong-minded. And I also, on the last year of grieving myself, again, all my personal story here, had given in going out with friends and things like that. At the end of the day, it was definitely going through some grieving and things like that. I really didn't want the sugar in or the carbs. I really didn't want it. My body isn't craving it. Some people say that and want to put words in your mouth. For me, it isn't like that. So I had a couple issues that I noticed from some swelling in the legs a couple times, and which is water retention, and really about the kidneys. So I've been digging deep into that and also working with some people with some kidney issues. And I did go to the hospital to get checked and all that, and everything's good. With that said, I really eliminated the carbs and the sugar, and I've noticed that many things, from the swelling going down, and then triple checking that when you're on keto versus not keto, your body retains water, and it really is interesting of how that works. Of course, I have upped my, muscadine capsules and my ginger, my turmeric, which I'm going to talk about, high impact that I have access to here, and folks can have access to it as well, including adding in magnesium supplements that I got on Amazon, and sometimes taking some of the dandelion extract as well, which I have not taken regularly. Just so you know, the biggest thing I've done is up my ginger and turmeric. My ginger's back up to 12 capsules a day, and I've seen such a big improvement in that. So with that said, I have been on the scale and it has dropped, which is amazing. Okay. But again, the way I do it, I still like to eat and I still like to not be hungry. So I'm not necessarily watching yet all the different macros, if you will, but I do want to do that. But the biggest thing is cutting out the sugar and the carbs for me, and I feel so much better, including sleeping through the night. So one of the things that I learned from mentors of mine on the health survey that I do and share with people, that goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion, is what I've been told is if you don't sleep through the night, meaning you have to get up and urinate, those are usually two different reasons. One is sugar, okay? And two is lack of magnesium, okay? So I've learned that way back. So my journey and my journal, if you will, of tracking my wellness journey and cutting out the carbs and cutting out the sugar, meaning I'm doing, if you want to say, strict keto in that respect, definitely. I, the last few nights, have not gone to urinate and slept through the night, which has been amazing. So prior to that, I was urinating a lot. And as we go on and off of keto, and as I was cheating on keto, I was urinating a lot. Of course, part of my story is that I had, taken Advil and vomited blood. As you guys know, I almost died. I was in the hospital. And then, I had side effects from that, from bone loss, which is one of the things, and also kidney, you could affect your kidneys. So I was urinating a lot, i.e., swollen legs, okay? And it almost felt like I could feel them, okay? On my lower back. Since I've took the sugar out this last over a week and a half in carbs, which is actually worse than sugar because it turns to hard sugar, okay, I have not had those issues. It's like gone. So I'm feeling great. And I know because I've been on this journey before where I did for 5 years very strict keto, meaning no sugar, no carbs. So again, tracking each day, like goal setting with anything else in your life, and especially your health, there's always obstacles, there's always things to overcome. I can't change some of the damage that was done from the medication. And I already know that because I went to the dentist and I had x-rays done and they said I had bone loss. And I know that was one of the side effects. So I am working on the things I can do to regrow that by getting inflammation down. Okay, lots of my high impact ginger and turmeric, muscadine seed oil, blood flow with the muscadine seed oil. So that way, when I give the body and my body the right nutrients, like my Nutra HG, my Galaxy, a little extra magnesium, whatever it might be, some stuff for the bones, that it actually is improving it. Because what I've been told is if the body has the right nutrients, it'll heal itself. And that's been my experience. So again, not making any claims, just showing my experiences and what I've learned and the people I've worked with and what they're doing, and it's pretty amazing. I love the website pubmed.gov. There's lots of information on there to do some your research and your own due diligence, and I find that to be fabulous of different studies that they've done. So I love to have folks check that out as well for yourself and see what you find. But again, these have been my experiences. It makes total sense to me, and I hope that folks that are watching this, that this may help you as well. But my legs had swelled up twice, and it's never happened before. And I know that's a serious thing. So I just been doing, let's say, my due diligence, got my blood work done and all that, and working it with the potassium and the ginger, the turmeric, the muscadine, cutting out the sugar and the carbs, and it's been going great. So just want to share that with everybody. I know we're during the holiday time and it's hard to do that perhaps. And I know that folks might be looking at 2025 as to setting those goals to possibly get on keto for whatever reason, whether it's for weight loss or for health, like my reason is. And love to share some of those testimonies and hear from you as to what questions you may have and or support. But for me, I want to start early before 2025. And even though it's holiday time, I just when you have things that happen to you and you're tracking, in natural healing, what's going on the outside of the body is what's happening on the inside of the body. That makes total sense to me. I'm like, I can't wait till 2025. I'm doing it now. I know a lot of times people will say, or I used to say, oh, I'll just wait till after the holidays. No, I had to do it right now because I have to take charge of my health because I don't know when a scary thing like swelling happens. That's no joke. So you want to make sure that you hit that, and I don't want to affect my heart or anything like that as well. So want to make sure that I share that with you, and maybe somebody's watching this and you're going through the same thing, and this is helpful for you. So love to hear your comments and or feedback. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. My goal is to aim on here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 noon East Coast time with a different topic. As we get back into the challenge, Mondays will be our replay of the wellness challenge from Zoom, and or I'm going to give my testimonies on Monday. Wednesdays most likely will be a little more on some products of people who can use to improve themselves. And the goal will be Friday is to do interviews with people on their wellness journey. So that way we can talk about different topics. So that's the goals. It doesn't mean right now that's happening exactly, but Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 noon, expect to see a new video on here. That's the end goal, whatever the topic's going to be. And again, that could change. But just so appreciate everybody's feedback. And the reason why I'm doing this channel is to give back and let people realize that there are other alternatives and that there are other answers. So with that said, thank you so much. Happy Cyber Monday to everybody. I still have a link in my description if people do want some of these products that I do use. Again, other things that I use are on Amazon, so I'm not benefiting, trying to sell you, just sharing. But our high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine seed oil that I use is like no other. It saved my life. So that is to me such a necessity. It's like breathing to me and getting yourself correct. So with that said, over and out, you guys. Happy Cyber Monday. Talk to you soon.